Hello and welcome to Into the Blue Channeling with myself, Sarah Evans. Got the ferret on, ready to go. Happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow. Fun fact, this is the first time I've ever recorded a session on the day of release. But the ascension symptoms have been really intense this week for me. I have had a lot of bed rest. It's been a real doozy of a week. And I did wonder if I would not release an episode today at all, but I'm feeling a little bit brighter and I wanted to put something out there. And I have received a couple of audience questions specifically about the Winter Olympic Games. And so since it's so topical and is only on for another week or something, I think, then I wanted to get those answered for you. So before getting started, let me just quickly speak about a couple of things. I did announce, because of Valentine's Day, it got me thinking about Joint Akashic Records readings. So I've posted a special offer for joint readings. It doesn't have to be for romantic partners, although it very much can be. But essentially, so when I do a private reading, I open up your Akashic records. But we could also open up the Akashic records of you and your best friend, or you and your pet, or, any combination. And I have done several of these for other people with really amazing results. I actually had a joint reading just yesterday, which was really interesting. And so essentially, if it is prompting you that if you feel like this guy must be a member of my soul family, or like when Laurie and I first met, we were like we knew each other. Like we must have had past lives together. We definitely knew each other. So if you have anything like this going on, and would like to explore it, and my doors are wide open to do so. And it can be so healing and amazing to do this exploration work. Also, my so the YouTube membership for Into Blue White's YouTube membership, the February private content is dropping today, and it is absolutely spectacular. I did an amazing remote Reiki healing, which is also a Merkaba activation. It is so powerful, so immense. I feel like the membership monthly fee is worth it just for this one remote Reiki recording. It is so activating and so uplifting and inspiring. It's just incredible, if I say so myself. And also in the private channeled content, the PT9 do not hold their punches, and we get into it's a very intense session, a very intense session, and could potentially be quite hard to hear for some people, particularly those who are deeply empathetic. So anyway, so that goes out today. So today is a wonderful time to join the membership, and then you'll receive the January content and the new February content. And yeah, so I hope to see you there. And also, private members receive 10% discount on all private sessions, whether an Akashic Records reading or a joint Akashic Records reading, or any private sessions with me, and also 20% off some upcoming courses, which I will be announcing more about soon, hopefully. There's just a lot going on right now. Wow. And lastly, about the spiritual wellness mentorship, there is still one spot available. Is it you? Could it be for you? It's my favorite. It is so amazing to do this work. And the clients that I have that I'm working with at the moment are already having like amazing breakthroughs. I have a testimonial which I'll post later, where my client basically says that it's already changed his life. So if you're interested in that support, that mentoring, advisory support with whatever you're going through, you could be just starting your spiritual awakening process and really could use someone to speak to about everything that's like happening. You could also be very advanced and very awake and just open to like a lot's happening, and you could just use someone to bounce ideas off and help give you a steer with everything that's going on. My doors are wide open for if anyone wants to book a discovery call with me to discuss that. That is available. All right, well, let's get started then. I am already in my Akashic Records, and the Pleiadians are very excited to speak to you. So let's connect in with them. I speak to the Pleiadian group of 9, please. They said present. They're very excited. They're this is 1 second. Saying this is the day, this is a big day. So I'm recording this on the 13th of February 2026. And they're saying this is it, this is the day. This is the day. A day where the paradigm shifts. They say hold on to your hats. The rest of February is also going to be really dynamic, really fast-paced, really shifting in perspective. We'd like to tell you to please get plenty of rest. And again, I think they said this in the last message, but be careful not to get too involved with what's on the news, with distractions that are not for your highest and best good. And they also think about what's the best, the highest good for your future self, the future version of you, which you're transiting through and into. What does that future self both best need you to do at this time? Do that. Okay. So they're ready for questions. Okay, I received a couple of questions about the Winter Olympics Games. So someone's asking, what is the Pleiadians' view of the Olympic Games? Do Pleiadians play sports too? What is the Pleiadians' view of the Olympic Games? They say it's wonderful. It's a wonderful unifying force. The PD9 say that they see it from their perspective as members of the Galactic Federation. So the Galactic Federation are a federation of over 100 different multidimensional worlds and worldviews. The Galactic Federation are united in peace and support for the highest good of all, the collective. And the Pleiadians are founding members of this federation. So it's hard for some humans to grasp, but there is such diversity across the multiverse. There's such diversity. Look at the diversity on your own planet, the diversity within the human race of languages, cultures, creeds, and physical appearances and look at the variety and diversity of species, of animals, plants, trees across your planet, birds, and now extrapolate that by like a million. And that is the range of diversity across the Galactic Federation. So the Olympics is an opportunity for mankind to come together for joy and solidarity. Obviously, they're competing. There's a competitive nature to attain a medal of honor. But it's also a wonderful opportunity for camaraderie and sportsmanship in the classical sense of the word. Of course, the Olympics is classical, ancient Greek tradition, which has been repurposed into contemporary society there. But they said they very much enjoy both the Winter and Summer Olympics and appreciate there's been a few things that's happened in the news, certain elements, but ultimately it's been a chance for unity and shared joy, and they are in support of it. So do Pleiadians play sports? Yes, they do. They're showing me actually something that it reminds me of like discus. Like they've got like a disc type thing, but it's like it's very thin and flat, and they throw that, and it kind of comes back around like a boomeranging type thing. So that's something that they do. That's one of the sports that they use. This disc, it's not made of metal. But it's got a metallic appearance. It's shiny and metallic in color, but it's actually what is it made out of? It's made out of an element that is not known to humans yet. Um, it's something they enjoy playing with. It's very lightweight. Okay. What other sports do you do? Okay, they're showing me like flying, that they do races in airborne races, um, both racing in small aircraft. Um, wow, they're actually showing me that they do these races on these aircraft through deep space, and they go extremely fast. That's something that they enjoy to do for fun and sportsmanship. They also show me a type of flying where um, they're showing me like a cape type thing. Like it's almost like a suit that is like is it with bat wings or something? But they're showing me that they actually glide with these of cloak-like wings that are very like stretchy and like almost like it reminds me of like a thin rubber or something. But they kind of glide, show me gliding through the air with that. Okay, the PT9 say that many of the sports that they enjoy the most involve a flying or air element to it. Throwing, flying, gliding, um, that's their preference. And they say that there's many of their sports are less teams based and more individual. And they say that certain people listening that may feel that they have come from the Pleiades themselves may also feel a sense of enjoying doing things independently, like playing sports where it's not part of a team, it's an individual pursuit. And this is very much from a Palladian worldview. Okay, thank you. So the next question I received is the Winter Olympics a portal? Is there Winter Olympics a portal? They say not exactly. They're aware that some people have talked about the Olympics as a negative portal or as a energy vampire or something like this, and they say that's not true. That's not consistent with their sense of reality and more of a 3D fear-based perspective. They say that we are in a portal week this week, in fact, next week too, and we are in a portal of time, a transition, shape shifting portal. Okay. All right. So they're actually showing me the Bad Bunny halftime show performance. They want to speak to this. Um, so is that something to do with the portal week? Say yes. Okay. They're saying from their point of view, they thought that that performance was outstanding and they absolutely loved it. And the reason why they loved it is for the fact that it was a celebration of unity, of coming together in love and care for one another, a celebration of the family unit. And this performance by Bad Bunny um, is very high frequency and they loved it. And they're saying that the people that did not enjoy it, those are the people that are really um, sitting in dense frequencies, and in fact, it's part of the darkness underpinning. Mm, saying this was discussed more in the private conversation that they had, which is in the private members' recordings. Um, they're saying this moment obviously happened on Sunday night, kind of helped to light a fuse and accelerate into the paradigm shift that we find ourselves in today on the 13th of February. And it's going to accelerate again and accelerate and accelerate. It's for our highest good, and they're just like, hold on tight and enjoy the ride. Okay. I think we might have gone a bit off a bit there, but thank you very much for that. I think I have time for one more question. So I've got here, Oh, let's do this one. It's kind of from a joke. So a audience member has asked that she says, I recently heard a channeled Arcturian joke about how the Pleiadians have some coffee and can brew it, and how the Arcturian would like some because it smells good and humans love it so much. Can you say anything about that? So I guess the question is, do Pleiadians drink coffee? Do Pleiadians brew coffee? What's the Pleiadian view on coffee? They're going, They're actually showing me a steamy cup of strong black coffee. And they're saying, yes, the Palladians do enjoy coffee. Um, oh, they're saying, the PD9 are saying that the coffee bean plant was a gift from the Pleiadians to Earth and was planted strategically for the benefit and enjoyment of mankind. Wow, I didn't know that. Excuse me, like, might have a laugh. Okay, thank you. So the Pleiadians gifted coffee to mankind. Thanks. Um, saying that coffee serves many positive purposes. Obviously, it is a stimulant and it stimulates the mental body. It also stimulates the digestive system. But it is uplifting and very tasty. And again, so speaking to those that feel, they're saying if it is a human term, but if they feel they are Pleiadian starseed, it's quite likely that they enjoy coffee. And actually, and they're saying that Palladian star seeds have a tendency to enjoy coffee too much and arguably drink too much coffee. Um, they're laughing. They're reminding me of Laurie's song about coffee. I'll put it into the show notes so people can go check it out. But Laurie, my previous channeling partner, she recorded a song about coffee. Okay. So why are the Victorians joking about it then? So the question was about an Arcturian joke. They're saying it's like a across the Galactic Federation, it's kind of seen as a bit of like comedy. It's like a stereotype, like oh, the Pleiadians love their coffee. The Victorians do not enjoy a coffee, so it's a joke for them. That's why. Okay. I'm going to finish that today. I hope you could hear it. My voice is not the greatest. But wishing you a wonderful Valentine's Day weekend and speak to you next week. Okay, take care. Bye. Thank you for listening to Into the Blue channeling. Please do like and subscribe to receive about our upcoming episodes. See you next time.